Every year, Americans consume an astonishing 1.1 billion pounds of pumpkins. This beloved gourd has become an integral part of our autumn traditions, adorning our homes, filling our pies, and adding a touch of festive cheer to our celebrations. But how is it possible to produce such a massive quantity of pumpkins to meet the insatiable demand of the American public? The answer lies in the dedication and expertise of American pumpkin farmers. These hard-working individuals cultivate pumpkin patches across the country, utilizing a combination of traditional farming techniques and modern agricultural practices. From selecting the ideal soil and planting the seeds to pollinating the flowers and harvesting the mature pumpkins, pumpkin farmers play a crucial role in ensuring a bountiful harvest. Pumpkin farming is a complex and labor-intensive process that requires careful planning and execution. Farmers must select the right land, prepare the soil, plant the seeds at the optimal time, and provide the plants with adequate water, nutrients, and sunlight. They must also protect their crops from pests and diseases, and harvest the pumpkins at the peak of their maturity. The production of 1.1 billion pounds of pumpkins each year is a testament to the hard work and dedication of American farmers. It is a remarkable achievement that contributes to the vibrant tapestry of American agriculture and food culture. The first step in successful pumpkin farming is selecting the right land. Pumpkins require well-drained soil with plenty of sunlight to thrive. They prefer areas with moderate temperatures that are not too hot or too cold. This ensures that the plants have ample time to grow and develop their fruits. The soil should be fertile and rich in organic matter to provide the necessary nutrients for healthy pumpkin growth. A pH level between 6.0 and 6.8 is ideal, as it allows the plants to efficiently absorb essential minerals and nutrients. In addition to soil quality and climate, the topography of the land is also important. Pumpkins prefer flat or gently sloping terrain to prevent waterlogging and erosion. Avoid planting pumpkins on steep hillsides or in areas with poor drainage, as these conditions can lead to root rot and other problems. When choosing a location for your pumpkin patch, consider the availability of water. Pumpkins require regular watering, especially during periods of drought. Ensure that there is a reliable source of water, such as a well, pond, or irrigation system, to meet the needs of your plants. Finally, take into account the proximity of other crops or potential hazards. Pumpkins can be susceptible to pests and diseases that may be present in neighboring fields. Avoid planting pumpkins near areas where these problems have occurred in the past. By carefully considering these factors, you can increase your chances of a successful pumpkin harvest. Pumpkin seeds are typically planted in the spring, after the last frost has passed and the soil has warmed up sufficiently. They should be planted at a depth of about 1 inch and spaced apart by 6 to 8 feet to allow for optimal growth and development. Regular watering is crucial for healthy pumpkin plants, especially during periods of drought. It is important to avoid overwatering, as this can lead to root rot and other fungal diseases. A good rule of thumb is to water the plants deeply every 1 to 2 days, ensuring that the soil is moist but not soggy. In addition to water, pumpkins also require regular fertilization to provide essential nutrients for growth and fruit production. A balanced fertilizer can be applied every 4 to 6 weeks, following the manufacturer's instructions. It is important to avoid over-fertilizing, as this can burn the plants and reduce yields. Weeds can compete with pumpkins for water, nutrients, and sunlight, so it is important to keep the area around the plants free of weeds. This can be done by hand weeding or by using a pre-emergent herbicide. Mulching around the plants can also help to suppress weeds and conserve moisture. As the pumpkin plants grow, they may require support to prevent the vines from becoming damaged or breaking. This can be achieved by using a trellis, tomato cage, or other suitable support structure. Pumpkins are monoecious plants, meaning they have separate male and female flowers on the same plant. The male flowers produce pollen, which contains the plant's reproductive cells. The female flowers have a stigma, which is the sticky surface where pollen grains land. For pollination to occur, a pollen grain from a male flower must reach the stigma of a female flower. This can be accomplished by various agents, but bees are particularly effective pollinators of pumpkins. Bees are attracted to the bright yellow petals and sweet nectar of pumpkin flowers. As they forage for nectar, bees inadvertently transfer pollen from one flower to another. This process, known as cross-pollination, is essential for the production of healthy and viable pumpkins. Without bees and other pollinators, many pumpkin plants would be unable to set fruit. The role of bees in pumpkin pollination is crucial for several reasons. Bees are highly efficient pollinators due to their abundance, their ability to fly long distances, and their specialized adaptations for collecting pollen. They can visit numerous flowers in a short period, ensuring that a large number of pumpkins are pollinated. Bees are reliable pollinators because they are active throughout the day and can pollinate pumpkins even in cloudy or rainy weather. This is especially important in regions where weather conditions can be unpredictable. Bees contribute to genetic diversity within pumpkin populations by transferring pollen between different varieties. This diversity can enhance the resilience of pumpkins to pests, diseases, and environmental challenges. While bees are the primary pollinators of pumpkins, other insects, such as butterflies, moths, and flies, can also contribute to pollination. However, bees are generally more efficient and reliable pollinators due to their abundance, their ability to fly long distances, and their specialized adaptations for collecting pollen. To encourage bee pollination, pumpkin farmers can take several steps. These include planting a variety of flowering plants that attract bees, avoiding the use of harmful pesticides, and providing nesting sites for bees. By creating a favorable environment for bees, farmers can ensure that their pumpkin crops are adequately pollinated and produce a bountiful harvest. Pumpkins, like any other crop, are vulnerable to a variety of pests and diseases that can significantly impact their yield and quality. These threats can range from common garden pests, such as aphids and squash vine borers, to more serious fungal and bacterial diseases like powdery mildew, downy mildew, and anthracnose. To protect their crops from these harmful invaders, farmers employ a combination of preventive measures and active control strategies. Preventive measures include planting resistant varieties, practicing crop rotation, and maintaining good field hygiene to reduce the presence of pests and pathogens. When pests or diseases do emerge, farmers may use a variety of control methods, including this involves techniques like intercropping, row spacing, and timely harvesting to create unfavorable conditions for pests and diseases. Biological control. Introducing natural enemies, such as beneficial insects or nematodes, to prey on or parasitize harmful pests. Applying pesticides or fungicides to directly target pests or pathogens. However, farmers must use these chemicals responsibly and in accordance with environmental regulations to minimize their impact on beneficial organisms and the environment. The choice of control method depends on the specific pest or disease, its severity, and the farmer's overall pest management strategy. Integrated Pest Management, IPM, is a comprehensive approach that combines various control methods to achieve long-term pest control while minimizing the use of harmful chemicals. Pumpkin harvesting typically begins in the fall, a season when the fruits are at their peak ripeness. Farmers carefully pick pumpkins from the fields, ensuring that they are fully matured and free of any signs of premature ripening. The stems are left intact to minimize damage during handling, and the pumpkins are gently loaded onto trucks for transportation to processing facilities. Throughout this stage, careful handling is essential to avoid bruising or cracking, as even minor damage can affect the quality of the pumpkin and make it unsuitable for further processing. Upon arrival at the processing facility, the pumpkins undergo a rigorous inspection process. Experienced workers examine each pumpkin for any visible signs of damage, including cracks, bruises, soft spots, or rot. Only pumpkins that meet the strict quality standards are selected for processing, while those deemed unsuitable are discarded or sent for alternative uses, such as animal feed or composting. This step ensures that only the highest quality pumpkins move forward in the processing chain, maintaining consistency in the final products. After inspection, the next crucial step is cleaning. Pumpkins, like many other crops, can accumulate dirt, debris, and potential contaminants during transportation or storage. To address this, the pumpkins are thoroughly washed using specialized equipment designed to cleanse their surfaces gently but effectively. High-pressure water sprays and soft brushes are used to remove any residual soil, foreign matter, or pesticides without causing any damage to the pumpkin's outer skin. This step is essential to ensure that the pumpkins are hygienically prepared for further processing. Once clean, the pumpkins are sorted based on size and quality. Automated sorting systems or manual laborers classify the pumpkins into different categories depending on their intended market. Smaller pumpkins may be reserved for individual consumer use, such as in home cooking or baking, while larger pumpkins are often processed for commercial purposes. Additionally, decorative pumpkins may be sorted separately for sale during the Halloween and fall decoration season, where their aesthetic appeal is more important than size. Following the sorting stage, the pumpkins proceed to the cutting station. Skilled workers or automated machines carefully slice the pumpkins into halves or quarters, depending on the specific processing requirements. The flesh inside is then scooped out and separated from the seeds. The flesh may be used to create pumpkin puree, a key ingredient in pumpkin pie fillings, soups, and other dishes. Meanwhile, the seeds are cleaned, roasted, and packaged for sale as a nutritious snack. In some cases, whole pumpkins may be kept intact for decorative purposes or sold as is. Once the pumpkins are processed into their respective products, they move to the packaging stage. Depending on the product type, different preservation methods are used to extend shelf life and maintain freshness. For instance, pumpkin puree and pie filling may be canned or frozen, while pumpkin seeds are usually dried and packaged in airtight containers. These packaging processes are designed to protect the products during transportation and ensure they remain safe for consumption once they reach the market. Throughout the entire pumpkin processing journey, quality control is of utmost importance. Facilities employ stringent monitoring systems and hygiene protocols to prevent contamination and ensure food safety standards are met. Workers are required to follow strict sanitation procedures, and the equipment is regularly cleaned and maintained. This attention to detail ensures that the final products, whether destined for grocery stores, restaurants, or wholesale markets, meet consumer expectations for taste, texture, and overall quality. In the final step, the packaged pumpkin products are distributed to retailers across the country. Depending on the product, distribution may occur quickly to ensure freshness, particularly in the case of fresh pumpkins or refrigerated products. Grocery stores, restaurants, and other vendors stock these products for consumers to enjoy during the fall season and beyond. Pumpkin processing is a labor-intensive and highly regulated process, but the result is a variety of delicious and nutritious products enjoyed by people nationwide. From the farm to the table, pumpkins play a significant role in American culture. The production of 1.1 billion pounds of pumpkins each year is a testament to the hard work and dedication of farmers across the country. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel.